Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Spencer.
Good morning. I invite you to join me in prayer. Lord God, we give you praise for another day of life. And as we gather together this morning for this momentous occasion, we ask for your blessing on these men and women who have persevered through the rigors of basic military training and have now earned the title Airman in the world's greatest Air Force. Lord, we thank you for all the effort that's gone into making this day and ceremony a reality, not only for the perseverance of these airmen, but also for the dedication and skill of the instructors and staff, and for all the love and support of the family members, friends, and other loved ones gathered here today. God, we pray that this time of basic training has strengthened a strong and noble character in these airmen that will empower them to always maintain and defend our great nation's high principles of freedom, justice, and dignity for all. Help them as they rise up and meet the great responsibilities and expectations being placed upon them. And as always, we ask for your love to be upon us, and we thank you for your faithfulness throughout all generations. For it's in your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Spencer. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Welcome to the Airman's Coin and Retreat Ceremony. The hosts for today's ceremony are the Commander, Air Force Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel William Fisher. The Superintendent, Air Force Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Chris Simpson. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 737th Training Group is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoyed today's ceremony. At this time, we would like to recognize basic military training's outstanding performers. These airmen have earned the distinction of being the top graduates of this basic military training class. The Honor Graduate Program permits up to 10% of each graduating class to be recognized as honor graduates. This is both highly competitive and extremely difficult to achieve. To earn the title of honor graduate, each airman must excel in every aspect of basic military training, to include exceptional performance in dormitory instruction, military studies, drill, physical training, and above all, be recommended by the military training instructor and squadron commander. As the airmen are introduced, please hold your applause until the last honor graduate is recognized. From the 320th Training Squadron, Nolan Fournier, Emmanuel Galdine, Jacob Phelps, Stephen Struth, Michael Ward, Ashton Boxley, Wyatt Hicks, Randall Perkins, Ryan Mars, Anthony McGregor, Brandon Rodriguez, Gregory Stovall, Kevin Kleitz, Joshua Dunn, Dominic Harms, Miguel Lopez, James Myers, Dustin Sile, Bryce Wiley, Tracy Bass, Solene Reyes, Christina Robinson. From the 321st Training Squadron, Jordan Aragon, Patrick Marbut, Eric Kretzmer III, Brandon Linson, Isaac Reese, Dallas Scoggins, Mark Valenzuela, Roland Aka, Isaiah Battle, Caleb Bolick, Daryl Hicks, Zachary Little, Andrew Lutz, Emily Berry, Amanda Bryan, Venetia Davis, Bridget Copus, Nicole Nidus. From the 322nd Training Squadron, DeJuan Cheney, Samuel Cooper, William Daniels, Isaac Maurer, Constantine Mueller, Corey Gerard, Kurt Herbert, Jordan Rader, Hayden Threet, Jake Weaver, Rashawn Williams, June Baldessari, Dana Lindsay, Cynthia Lopez, Jennifer Mackey Acosta, Dominique Martin, Jillian Martin, Alana Weaver. From the 324th Training Squadron, Ricardo Garcia, Shaquille Hamilton, Michael Ramirez, Robert Rutledge, Richard Totten, Giselle Meza. From the 331st Training Squadron, Adam Taylor, Michael Bowen, Christopher Fusel, Nathan Harris, Dylan Humphreys, Andrew Kearse, Isaias Montanez, Jesus Trevino, Jason Turner, Guyona Villegas, Chadrick Whitaker, Sadrach Fleury, Kyle Kroll, David Ponce, Adrian Richardson, Toby Roberts, Jackson Tunnell, Derek Williams, Angela Clark, Arlene Hickson. How about a nice round of applause for all of our honor graduates? We will now recognize our top graduating airmen for this class. This honor goes to the one airman who has surpassed all others in the challenges of Air Force basic military training. This individual has been selected as the #1 graduate out of 859 graduates. Colonel William Fisher, Commander, Basic Military Training, and Chief Master Sergeant Chris Simpson, Superintendent, Basic Military Training, will make the presentation. The top graduating airman of this class is from the 320th Training Squadron, Airman Basic Christina Robinson. Ladies and gentlemen, how about another round of applause for these exceptional airmen? Honor graduates, you are dismissed.
Honor graduates! Pose! Forward! March!
Prior to this morning's ceremony, the 737 Training Group would like to make a special presentation. In August 2009, the Army United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, established the Naturalization at Basic Training Initiative. This gives non-citizen enlistees the opportunity to naturalize when they graduate from basic training. The Air Force joined this initiative in April 2011. Under this program, USCIS conducts all naturalization processing, including the capture of biometrics, the naturalization interview, and administration of the oath of allegiance, so the recruit is able to graduate basic training as a citizen. To be eligible, a member of the armed forces must demonstrate good moral character, knowledge of the English language, U.S. government history, and attach themselves by taking an oath of allegiance to the U.S. Constitution. Standing before you are the Air Force's candidates for this week's graduating class. They have successfully completed this process, and after this day will be known as United States citizens. Isaac Kwachi from Ghana. Emmanuel Okafor from Nigeria. Sarah Vinderly from Germany. Asan De Rose from Haiti. Manmohat Singh from India. Luis Miranda Vargas from Peru. Mohammed Hafiz Akhtar Ghulam Rabi from Bangladesh. Prisma Iniguez from Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as Officer David Juarez will come forward and administer the oath of allegiance.
Good morning, San Antonio. Good morning, Lackland Air Force Base. I am Senior Officer David Juarez at the Senior at the field office. This oath that I'm about to administer is only done by the U.S. federal judge or they have related power to us, and that today, what they're going to do. Test. So I can't do more. I have 8 airmen today to receive the oath of allegiance to the Constitution. Test. Entirely that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, the 737 Training Group's military training instructors will begin marching the graduates onto the retreat pad for today's ceremony. The flights before you today are named after Air Force pioneers who have made significant contributions to our enlisted heritage. They have special meaning to all airmen, especially those who are transitioning from civilians to warrior airmen of character. Today's graduates make up these heritage flights and will continue to shape our Air Force. In the military, ceremonies are held to record distinctive honors to national symbols or individuals on special occasions. Ceremonies are also used to display the proficiency and state of training of the airmen in a command and promote teamwork and pride in an Air Force organization. Lastly, these ceremonies are used to contribute to public morale by displaying symbolically the strength and unity of the military in support of the nation. All of the movements that you will see them perform today are known as drill. The purpose of drill is to enable a commander or non-commissioned officer, such as the military training instructor, the ability to move their units from one place to another in an orderly manner, to aid in disciplinary training by instilling habits of precision and response to the leader's orders, and to provide for the development of all airmen in the practice of commanding formation. During the march-on, applause is appropriate, but please limit your applause so that others may hear the narration of the squadrons and heritage flights as they pass the fire lane while entering the retreat pad. At the conclusion of the ceremony, please remain in place until the flights are dismissed. Now entering the retreat pad, the 737 Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps from the 321st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 14, Murray Flight, led by Master Sergeant Edward Fodrow, and Technical Sergeant